Now, before we get into the gameplay video, I want to conclude with more of the mental aspect of the game. So, I was actually doing a coaching session with somebody the other day, and he was really curious as to what kind of goes through the mind, you know, what kind of goes through your mind while you're playing these games, and Madden's kind of cheating you. So, again, it's important to kind of have a good mantra. Like, I always have a next play mentality. Control what you can control. Just like real life. There's gonna be obstacles that kind of hit you, unexpectedly, and a lot of times it's out of your control. You go into you're driving to work one morning. Bust a tire in the way. Someone slams into your car from behind and get in an accident. You're in school and maybe you get caught cheating and it wasn't, and you really weren't cheating and maybe it wasn't your fault. Something like that, and you really just it's what you do next. Because you can't. Whatever happened, and you just gotta do your best. Going forward in the game because Madden will cheat you. You are gonna drop picks. There are going to be games that are frustrating. There might be games where you're overthrowing wide open passes. There's going to be games where you're fumbling, but don't let that determine the outcome of the game. You really got to be able to, if you want to take that next step, really kind of clear your mind and say, okay, next play mentality. I just gotta, the fumble happened. It is what it is. On to the next play. I got to do my best going forward, and just keep taking it one good play at a time. This is what I always tell people before they play a tournament. Hey man, you just gotta have one good play at a time. That's all it is. So, and also just have a growth mindset. Just keep trying to get better. Don't get discouraged. From a couple of bad games because it's gonna happen to every single person in the world. It doesn't matter if you're the best Madden player of the world or a casual. There's going to be games where you might lose a game by 30. It's all about what can I take from that game. What did I learn from that game? Why did I lose by 30? Was this guy doing something that gave me trouble? Let me go back and figure it out. Let me reevaluate a few things. So again, just keep trying to learn and grow, and if you really want to get better, and say maybe you're making bad decisions. Like I said, I was working with someone the other day, and they were saying how I mentioned like in the free preview how it's important to throw the ball away and live to fight another down. And one of his problems was he wasn't really throwing the ball away, and he was forcing bad passes that weren't there. That weren't there, and he kind of had a tendency to kind of force passes when he was getting blitzed. So what I was telling him is like, kind of make a challenge out of it. Kind of, reward yourself. Find a way to reward yourself if you're making those good decisions. Maybe, maybe get yourself a snack, your favorite snack after the game. If you're making those good decisions all the time, or if you weren't making the best decisions, if you weren't happy, say you threw two bad passes, maybe do like 15 push-ups after the game for each bad pass. Something like that. And also, yeah, I think that's really everything. So again, it's really just keeping a good mind, keeping a growth mindset, next play mentality, and just saying, just being able to say it is what it is. So